All right, you guys, next up, we have a Zip and Store update. I was able to get with Len and we did a recording and had a little fun with it. So here we go. Oh, I got to share my screen. I was going to enjoy it by myself though. All right, here it comes. Can you see my screen? Yes, okay, here we go.
Hey everybody, how you doing today?
Hey, you guys, really quick, and then I'm going to get this going, but I showed you something that was put on Instagram 3 days ago. 3 days ago, it has over 11,000 views on Instagram. So it is shares like that. When we're going out and we're sharing those things and we're continuing to talk about and keep the buzz going, that is what's causing what Len is about to tell you about. It is the articles being written, we're sharing them out. Somebody's posting on Instagram, we're sharing it out. So keep watching for stuff on Zip and Store. All right, here we go.
I'm just going to give a quick update here with Zip and Store. There was a couple stories that come out over the last 2 months that have driven some sales, but they've steadily increased. Even like the weeks that maybe there are a couple weeks where there hasn't been any articles come out, the sales are still strong. So we get an article that comes out and it'll push it up by 20, 30 units maybe, but the sales are still really strong on Amazon. So 2 weeks ago we had our best week on Amazon ever. Last week was really good too. It's been steadily increasing over the last 3-4 months here. So really doing good there. We've had some sales on Walmart.com. It's doing good. Get some sales on my website as well. We just finished up a 3-day sale with Zulily. I think we sold 185 units in that ballpark somewhere, and they want us to come back on and do a couple things. So I'll have to see what I want to do there. And then we've just had some major delays with the fill and zip cup. The first manufacturer, they just did an absolutely terrible job with the tooling and didn't make it according to our specifications. So it took quite a good bit to find another manufacturer over there that I was comfortable working with. So we finally found one, and within probably 3.5 weeks or so, we should have the first samples from the tooling that they're doing. So they said they can make it exactly like our drawings and specifications that we sent to them. So it seems like they're going to be a good company to work with. So we're looking for some good samples from them for the production run, and so 3 to 4 weeks. I should be getting some pictures from those, and then however long it takes to mail that over to me, a week, week and a half, and then I'll have some actual samples in my hand that I can look at and see if they meet the requirements that I've laid out for them. So everything's looking good. We're doing. Everything's coming along, maybe not as fast as I would like it to, but I'm impressed with the sales on Amazon. So things are moving forward there, and we're doing some different advertising here and there, and certainly some of the stories that have come out in the last couple weeks, couple months have really pushed sales there. So everything's going great, and just keep holding steady and keep holding on and doing our best, and we're going to make it better and better. So thank you. So there's been a couple of knockoffs for Zip in Store. So I just want to touch base on that a little bit. So I've looked at the products, and I think there's some design flaws in those. There's one that has a plastic slide on it, and it'll actually only pull halfway out. So it has 11 slots in it. So mine, the small one has 12 slots, and the large one has 20 slots. And I have it's a full extension track assembly. So it actually pulls the whole way out. So the last slot you have access to, right in front of you. On theirs, that you can only pull it about halfway out. So the 5 or 6 slots are still kind of back in the refrigerator if you have something close by it. And then also, theirs has slots on both sides. Okay, and while it looks good and you can put a gallon bag the whole way through it, what happens is, and I remember going through this in our design process, when I had slots on both sides, what it would do if you had a heavier product in the front, it tends to pull down on the slots in the middle, and it makes them skinnier, and it's hard it'll actually pinch a bag in there. So we only have slots on one side. It makes the other side more sturdy, and it won't allow it for those slots to pinch on the bag. So there's some design flaws, and actually I think it's I don't know. I want to think it's a compliment, kind of, that somebody else trying to make something similar to this. But we're looking at having our patent attorney or our attorney send them some stuff for infringement, and we'll see how that plays out. So, but their sales have been virtually minimal, and we're doing really well. So, I don't know if that's helping, and they see what theirs is, and then they look at ours and see the packaging, the product, the design, the name, the quality of it. So I don't think it's a bad thing, necessarily, and unless they start getting some great sales or something like that. But I think it's a compliment. There's no doubt that there's infringement there. So we'll see how that plays out. It's coming slow but steady. I'm satisfied. I really am. So we just have to keep going, and something's going to hit really big here one of these days. So.
You guys, you have to forgive me. Len's, am I still sharing my screen? Len's mic wasn't working well. So when I thought we were recording his face, it turned out being my face. And most of the time I was doing this, cheering him on with everything he said. And so I had to cover my freakish maneuvers with his nice looking face there. Anyway, it was very fun. But honestly, you heard how awesome he's doing on Amazon, and Walmart is doing great. Zulily, after 3 days, said, can't wait to have you back. We were sharing Zulily. We were sharing articles. We continued to share Zip in Store, and he is seeing the momentum in the sales on his own site, on Amazon, and we get royalties for all that, you guys. So keep doing that. Keep doing those things when you see it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So fun to hear from Len. And you heard about the fill and zip cups, you guys. He's got them at the new manufacturer now finally, and should be hearing back from them soon. So continue to hold on. Those are coming. Have no fear. It always works out in the end. Absolutely does. All right.